I think microgrids play an essential role, that we can be flexible, we can be resilient, and we can provide a solution that is required in that place at the right time at an affordable cost. Our regulators were established in a much simpler time. Electrons flowed in one direction, from a central power station to the consumer. Now they're flowing in both directions. And on top of that, the changes in the system are much more rapid. In Australia, finally, we have a 5-minute settlement on price on the grid, but it's taken years to get to that point, almost a generational change. And that sort of change suddenly makes large-scale battery storage viable in the system, because it's actually addressing the actual needs of the consumers that the technology has enabled. Microgrids do the same thing. Only now, right now, we're seeing a change in the regulations that allows a microgrid to be an alternative, a regulatory and technical alternative to stretching a new power line. And so immediately, you have a viable solution that has been created through a regulatory change, not necessarily a technical one. And it was a comment that Tem made when we were preparing for this webinar the other day, that microgrids are not a last mile solution. They are perhaps the last 10 mile, or they are an infinite mile solution because no grid exists. And I think that is the opportunity, that we don't have to have the huge sunk investment in assets that may be wrong. And power lines in particular are often stranded because just the community changes, need changes. And that's where I think microgrids play an essential role, that we can be flexible, we can be resilient, and we can provide a solution that is required in that place at the right time at an affordable cost.